Okay, so everything is got 2 coats of primer on it. Well, enough primer that I'm going to finish it. So this is the underside. These cleats here. So when I put it on to there, it sort of self-aligns. So it's always in the right spot when I put it down, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to use L-clamps. There you go. I got 4 of them. I'll put around. That's how the table is going to be screwed down. How the monitor and top is going to be screwed down. Okay, and then over here we have our little access door. Okay, so what's going to happen now is I have to drill the 4-inch speaker holes on either side, and then cut the hole for the power plug. And after I'm done that, I am going to paint it, and then we have some graphics to put on it, and then I will install the electronics. The keyboards have a coat of resin on them. They got 1 more coat to go. They look really good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up the tripod, and I'll try and get a good angle again so I don't block it. And I'll cut some holes and we'll carry on. Okay? Okay, so this is the speaker. It's going to go somewhere right about here in the middle. Then we have our plug. It's just like any computer plug that you get. A3, and it just plugs in. And then that goes to I'll have a power bar and the arcade power supply in there. So I'm going to cut this hole. I think it's 1 inch by 2 inch. I'll measure it and cut that. I'm going to put it on the back side here. Oh, sorry. This is the back side, on the back side here. And then that's what we'll do right now. Okay? Okay, so if everything goes right there, get it focused as we can right there. This is going to go right there. And that's our power. Okay, so all the holes are cut. Every piece is primed and painted that has to be done. The keyboards are cut. First coat of resin is on those. We have our switch hole, which is right there. Our switch.
This is an Alberta emergency
Which
alert.
goes on here.
Town of Three Hills has issued a water quality alert.
Okay.
This alert is
So
in
that's
effect
that.
for Three Hills. The drinking water for the town of Three Hills may be unsafe to drink or use due to a critical water main break. A boil water advisory is in effect for the town of Three Hills immediately after the water service becomes available. If you are in the affected area, do not consume. Boil water.
Have our door
Water to a rapid
go in there.
boil for 1 minute to use. Drink bottled water only. Limit use for emergencies only. Take all necessary
And we
precautions.
have our speaker holes.
Follow the instructions of local authorities. Seek medical attention if necessary. For details, visit www.emergency.alberta.ca.
We have 2 speaker holes in the same spots on both sides. Okay. So everything's drilled, everything's cut, everything's primed. Okay, so the next step, we're going to throw some of this lovely light blue paint on it. Paint it. Once it's painted, I'll start wiring it. Thank you. Okay, so as you saw, the cabinet is painted blue. It just needs its graphics. Week didn't quite go as I planned. I had hoped to get the electronics on and be turning it on at the end of this video, but this is what the keyboards were supposed to look like. And this is what they look like. As you can see, plexiglass on both of them. They don't look too bad. I do prefer the resin, but as you saw, we did do the pour. It did set. It did look amazing, just like it did on the other one. But by the time I had to clean out some of the holes with the resin, and we didn't drill the holes for to mount the keyboard down, so drilling on the resin once it's set is a bad idea. It just pops away from the decal, and then you have like an air gap. So the resin works. It worked really good on my other keyboard because everything was drilled. On this it didn't, and we had to clean the holes out, and it just separated and it just looked terrible. So I pulled it all off and I went with plexiglass. So we got plexiglass instead of the resin. It does look good. So I'll just give you a quick little whip around with the camera to see what the keyboards look like inside. The buttons are in to keep the plexiglass from sliding. That'll be it for this video. It'll be at this point. Next video will be decals and wiring and turning it on. It's been a rough week, Sorry it's taken so long. Okay, so as you can see, it looks really good with the keyboards and the buttons. I'm not sure if the blue is going to stay here or the green is going to move. I'll make that decision later. But with the trim on, the black trim, that will look good, the Donkey Kong side. This will be the front. There'll be a nice big Donkey Kong decal there. That'll look really good. And then over here we have our Galaga with the blue, and I'm not sure if I'll keep the blue. I might change that. So that looks really good. And underneath you'll see on each one there is a speaker hole. For the speaker, there will be an access door in the back and the power button in the back. So that is where I'm going to leave this video for the week. Okay, thanks for joining into this. This is the third one on the cocktail cabinet. So like, subscribe, anything you'd like to say, let me know in the comments. I have had some nice comments about my last build that I have answered. And I'll see you next time.